Hey guys. Okay, so the little one is sleeping. Let me show you. Here you go. He's asleep. So yeah, let's keep quiet so that we don't wake him up, which I actually think we just did. There he is. Because this one is a loud one. So yeah, we just came from the vet a while ago, and what we found out is that actually I got a couple of things wrong. First of all, this fellow apparently seems to be a fellow, not a she, so he's a he. So I got that wrong. But I also apparently overestimated his age even more than initially. So apparently the baby is only around 4 weeks old. Look at him. Like, he's so tiny but so cute. Yeah. So what the vet said is that it would be best to quarantine him from the rest of our pets for around a week if we just can. Of course, it's not very optimal for the small kitten because it's so small and it doesn't have company, but of course safety is the most important aspect. And I have to say that our older cat Papu, who is around 5 months old, so he does not seem super excited to have another cat at our home. So let's see how this starts going, but yeah, we are going to need to keep them apart at least for a while so that we see that the kitten is healthy and they don't like cross-contaminate each other with any diseases or whatnot. So there's that. Then we went to got some kitten milk. How do you say, like the powder where you kind of make the mother kitten's milk for him to eat. And apparently we should not be giving much of solids yet. Yeah, we're gonna need to see for a couple of days, and then in 5 days or so we need to deworm him, and then after that, a couple of days after that, we can give first vaccinations and then start introducing these pet people to each other. But yeah, it's been a wild day because this kitten does not want to be by himself, except for those moments when he actually falls asleep. And he's a very vocal guy, so he's yelling so hard. You see this guy Nipsu? I think he is as tired as I am after today's event. So yeah, Nipsu is just like, let me go into the shade and have a bit of a time just laying and sleeping, because yes, it has been a busy day. Yeah, and you can see Ransu also has chosen his spot here, nice and cozy under the couch, because where else would a dog decide to be? Yeah, and then what comes to Papu, I don't even know where he is. He is upset, as said. Does apparently not want a new kitten into our house. So yeah, this is what we are dealing with. Just a short update on how it went at the doctor's, and yeah, we'll keep you updated on how it goes with the kitten. Ooh, let me tell you guys, we have had a day. to say the least. So this little fellow here, Papu, decided to jump off the balcony on first floor today. As you can see from the picture of these two somewhat happily fighting over here, it seems clear that there's nothing wrong with Papu other than I guess some concussion to the bones and some pain. So we gave him a painkiller shot at the vet to the vein, which seemed to help, and now he is in a good condition, as you see, or as good as you can expect. But yeah, let me maybe start from the beginning. So as you saw in the last video, we got a new kitten, foster or like a stray kitten. I don't think he was stray. I think he is from a family and just has been dumped. Anyways, we found him 3 days ago and brought him home with us, and Papu has not been happy about it. So I'm sure the ones of you that know anything about cats know that they can be pretty territorial, and when you are bringing new animals to the house, especially new cats to the house, they can be pretty specific about it. There has been a lot of hissing and brooding, and yeah, it's been clear that Papu cat has been very upset about the new kitten. He has been acting up and making weird noises and whatnot. But yeah, apparently today it escalated to the point of him actually jumping from the roof. So yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. I was not present. I was in our leadership team meeting at work, and all of a sudden I get a text message through WhatsApp, which comes to my desktop WhatsApp, saying cat fell from the balcony. Which at first I thought that he must be kidding. Like, why in earth would he be sending me a text message to say that cat has fell from the balcony? Like, if cat fell from the balcony, I would be screaming and running and I don't know doing what. So I thought that it was a joke, but turns out it was not a joke. Apparently Prashil was also still digesting the information at that point. But what had happened is that our balcony door had been open. Prashil had been having a work call up there. I was having a work call up here on our terrace downstairs, and our maid Sonia was giving food to the dogs out here down. So all of a sudden Sonia had just seen the cat fly through the air and land on his back. So apparently there was not enough, it was not apparently high enough so that the cat could have like readjusted himself and really landed on his feet. And then cat's first reaction was that Papu had actually ran really quickly back up kind of where he came from, and initially everybody thought that okay, maybe the cat was fine. But then after a while, when I got the hold of the cat, it was clear that he was kind of in pain. He was crying a bit. He was not able to really walk properly. It was clear that something was going on with his legs, especially like the other back leg was seemingly hurting. So what we did is we of course took off to the vet immediately. However, it was lunchtime, so many of the vets were actually closed. So we didn't really, immediately find the one that was open. So we decided then to drive to Banchim to Fairy Tales, which is this 24/7 vet and grooming place that they have in the center of Banchim, but where we actually had really bad experiences from. So I cannot based on the previous experiences, I really cannot recommend fairy tales for anything. For example, they have spilled our dog's blood work as well as our cat's blood work, so that they needed to draw the blood multiple times. Our previous cat actually, was released by them and then died during the night, which, it was probably not their fault, but it was very traumatic. And just stuff like that. So we definitely don't prefer going to fairy tales, but this was really, we needed to get x-rays done. It was clear that we need to know that there is no internal bleeding, that there's nothing broken on the cat, and nobody else was really picking up the phone. So we drove directly to fairy tales, and actually this time they had a really, really lovely female doctor who seemed to really know what she was doing, who was compassionate and nice, and really did everything superbly well. So it was actually a good decision that we went. We got his legs x-rayed, as well as the chest and belly, to make sure that there was no bleeding, there was no splinters in the bones, nothing like that. All was good. He got a shot of painkillers to his neck because he was clearly in pain. And as you see now, after some hours of being really shaken and just sleeping it off, he starts to be his playful self, although I think he is still brooding about the small kitten, who I will go and find later. He's just falling asleep everywhere, and I don't know where he is actually at the moment, but I'll update you on that soon. So yeah, Papu seems to be fine. He has now painkillers for the next couple of days, just to make sure that he's comfortable. But actually, we heard from the vet, as well as a couple of other people with pets as well, that sometimes animals do things like this just to get some attention. That actually, when you bring a new pet, they feel that they are moody, they are not getting enough attention, their position in the family is maybe somehow threatened. So they might, just make up something like this and do stupid stuff just to get attention. So I don't know, maybe this was a cry for attention, and we are definitely making sure that you are now getting enough attention, boo-boo. You will definitely be getting enough attention now, because I can tell you guys, I got really scared. I was like so scared in the car when he was just crying in my lap, and then when we actually got kind of a clear off from the vet, I just started crying my eyes out there at the vet. So in the end, I think the vet was more worried about my well-being than the cats. Yeah, so that happened, but now we are all okay. I think someone is looking for food. Yes, went to eat. So that's always a good sign when animals are hungry and eating. So here he is, eating his chicken portion. Hey, Papu. Hey, come say hi. Yes. So yeah. In the end, it seems all good, and we got through this with a shock or a scare rather than anything else. But yeah, oh my god, life with pets is sometimes so stressful. One thing that is super about India though is that taking your pet to vet is so cheap. I can say that if this same thing had happened in Finland and I needed to take my pet to x-rays, I would have paid this at least 800 euros for whatever they now did. Here we paid 24 euros, so I don't know, thank God for for vets and doctors being very kind of reasonably priced in India. You really don't need to think about taking or not taking your pet to the vet because of money, or well, at least the people who have reasonable income. So yeah, that's that. Let's see what's up next in the life of our furry companions. Ransu here has been just chilling. He's actually enjoying the new cat a lot. He seems to be a bit protective about him and making friends. And Nipsu here has been annoying everybody as per usual. So yeah. Okay, so here we are again. I found the kitten. Here you go. Here he is. Hello. Say hello to YouTube. Yes, you are pretty. Yes. Come say hi. Come say hi to Mama. Not coming? No? Okay, you don't have to. Okay, so yeah, let me tell a bit about this Boo Boo and his last few days. So he's been with us now for 3 days. We first initially were planning not to introduce him to the other pets before, around a week's quarantine time, but it turned out pretty quickly that this guy was not gonna have it. So yeah, he's around 4 weeks old. It was clear that he's just like desperate for companionship. He needs to be around people and he needs to be around the pets. So he was just literally yelling so loud until we let him out of the room and to be with other cats or other pets. Papu is coming here. Let's see, what's the reaction? What's the reaction of Papu? Oh, you came to say hi to mommy. Yes. Yes. Good Papu. So yeah, we decided to let them meet and take the risk of if there is some diseases or something, then there is. Anyways, the cat seemed really healthy, as are all of our other animals, and all animals are fully vaccinated except this one. So we decided to take the risk because it just started looking like it's gonna be more a mental health issue for everybody. For me, for Prashil, and for this guy, if we don't let him out into the wild with our other animals. Oh, are you playing with my hair? That's nice. That's nice, Babu. Yeah. So he met the dogs. That went very well. Ransu likes him a lot. Ransu, I think, is somehow like feeling protective. He's so small that maybe Ransu thinks that, he needs to be protected. And Nipsu has been a bit like on the edge. I don't know, is he trying to play or is he trying to, boss the kitten around, or what's going on? I don't think Nipsu and him have really yet found their common language in that sense, but I'm sure that they will become friends in time. Yeah, Papu is still very much adjusting, hissing and murring and purring and so on, as well as this little kitty has been hissing to him as well. But at the same time, he's of course very curious about Papu and would like to hang out with him. But yeah, let's see how long it takes. So at the vet, we found out that it's a male kitten in the end, around 4 weeks old. They told us to give him the kitty formula, so meaning kind of the mother's milk. and no solid foods yet. However, this guy is not ready to eat that milk at all. Only thing that he's willing to eat is chicken and chicken gravy and rice and stuff like that. So solids is now what he has been getting. I cannot make somebody eat something that they don't want to. He got a lot of supplements to make sure that he's fit and strong. So we are giving those on a daily basis. And the little one is of course not liking it as I'm giving them with the syringe. But what can you do? He's not really big enough to be fighting me, is he? Yeah. So that's what's been going on. He's been eating a lot, he's been sleeping a lot, and the rest of the time he's just a really feisty fellow. He doesn't seem to be scared of anything. He knows his mind, he knows exactly what he wants, and he's willing to scream until he gets it. So yeah, let's see what kind of a cat person this one will become. Let me still show you Papu. Where are you, Papu? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, so Papu is doing fine. We're all doing fine. Getting used to this new family member. And yeah, it's all very much petsy at the moment. Looking forward to the weekend, so hopefully we'll have time for something else as well than catering for the needs of these animals. See ya! Bye!